Hello, Sue. How are you?
Hello,
You okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, I take it you're also. I know that you're involved in Extinction Rebellion. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, we both are, and for activists, it's been a challenging time, and we've seen how Black Lives Matter activists decided that it was worth taking that risk of getting out onto the streets to get the message across. But with Extinction Rebellion, we haven't been doing that. So there has been there's been a lot of online work going on. And one thing that happened was actually before lockdown, there was a climate vigil. It was an interfaith project, and it began in London outside Westminster. But and I went up to take part for a couple of hours there on one occasion, and it was running for the 40 days of Lent. But of course, when lockdown began, it could no longer happen actually, physically. So it became a question of people signing up to online slots in their own homes to commit an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of silence, whether it was meditation, whether it was prayer, whether they wanted to sing, in their own way, focusing on our earth and the people of the earth, and the need for change, the need for climate justice. And I found that
similar to the question that I asked Leslie. Do you find that there were a different kind of people that were coming to you to do the online stuff, or was it the same kind of people that you know regularly and
well, there were the stalwarts who had signed up to do it physically anyway, but then it brought in new people because you had to be near London to come and do it in person, whereas this now meant that anyone anywhere in the country could take part. So my friend in Wales did an hour, and so did my friend in Folkestone, and I'm sure that happened with other people. So I actually found it really, really inspiring, and it was different from the way it would have been if we'd been sitting in Parliament Square together, but it was still very special. It still felt powerful.
And the Build Back Better placard that we've got here, what does that symbolise for you and for others?
Well, what's been happening locally is that Extinction Rebellion Decorum have been out on a Sunday morning, socially distanced, wearing masks for the last 6 weeks, with placards like that one, calling, well, not really calling on the public, but just reminding people that that the climate crisis has not gone away because of COVID. And just as we recognise the need to follow the science with the virus, we really, really need to follow the science when it comes to climate change. And that means the government needs to take some very swift, radical action. So the government can't see us there on a Sunday morning, but the people of Berkhamsted can, and it's a reminder to them that maybe they might want to email their MP, or they might want to join in with peaceful civil disobedience, which is what we will be doing again when it's safe to do so.
And just a question kind of for both of you, I don't know who wants to go first, but if you could sum up lockdown for you these last 4 months, I mean, that's quite difficult to do probably in a sentence, but if you could try.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I found it very double-edged. So I found it quite moving and inspiring in some ways, and that's to do with community, that's to do with people supporting each other. I've also found it, like everybody else, very frustrating. There was supposed to be a rebellion in May on the streets of London, and of course it didn't happen. And if you believe, like we do, that this is really, really urgent, that we change the way we live and government changes its policies, then it's very frustrating to be stuck in the house thinking, but I need to be out there doing what I can do. So mixed.
Okay.
And I haven't been able to cuddle my grandson, which has been
that must be difficult.
Very hard.
Yeah.